What up? It's Chris from LaserLemming.com, and Nintendo has revealed the Nintendo Creators Program, and it has pissed off a lot of YouTubers, gaming YouTubers specifically, people that like to upload videos of gameplay, sometimes talk over them, sometimes just show them, sometimes comment on them. Like the gameplay you see now. Only you'll see right now that this is not Nintendo gameplay. This is gameplay I recorded from the PC. Because I don't own a hardware that can capture Wii U or console footage at the moment. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the point. Nintendo's pissed off a lot of people, including people like PewDiePie, Jeff Gertzman, Jim Sterling, and several other people that upload gaming videos. And this Nintendo Creators Program, up to this point, Nintendo has historically shut down the opportunity to make money off of gameplay videos featuring Nintendo products. And that was not a popular move. A lot of people didn't like it. And somebody at Nintendo must have spoken up saying, when we do this, people are less likely to upload Nintendo videos, meaning less free promotion for us. And so the YouTubers, they weren't making any money off of this stuff, so they weren't doing it. Essentially, they weren't showing as many Nintendo gameplay videos because Nintendo was taking credit and all the money for it. So someone at Nintendo decided to work something out here, and they came up with this Nintendo Creators Program, which Nintendo is begrudgingly giving YouTubers the majority, the lion's share of the cash received from advertisements featured on videos that show Nintendo products. Like, if you're playing a video showing Super Mario 3D World or new games coming out like Kirby Canvas Curse, that sort of thing. Nintendo will be giving these YouTubers 60 to 70% of the cut. Meaning that's the majority. That's the majority of the money. And when Nintendo would talk about this, I would usually side with Nintendo, saying pretty much, that's Nintendo's choice. It is their IP. They do have the right to shut this sort of thing down. Companies do it all the time. But I also said that with the caveat that, they're doing this to their own loss here because they will be pissing people off and people will respond to Nintendo. They will say, you know what, I'm not going to show Nintendo content. And that's kind of been what happened. And Nintendo's been losing out because of that. So they came up with this program. They kind of presented as a win-win. Nintendo gets the free promotion, and they get some money on the side, and you get some money from Nintendo, and everybody's a winner. Well, people are pissed. PewDiePie, PewDiePie, he's like the biggest YouTuber around right now. He said, fuck you, Nintendo. He said, what they are missing out on completely is the free exposure and publicity they get from YouTubers. What better way to sell/market a game than from watching someone else that you like playing it and enjoying it themselves? If I played a Nintendo game on my channel, most likely most of the views/ad revenue would come from the fact that my viewers are subscribed to me. Not necessarily because they want to watch a Nintendo game in particular. When there's just so many games out there to play, Nintendo games just went to the bottom of that list. And, he's right. He's right. If you think about it like this, it's kind of sets a precedent if it took off. If it takes off, Nintendo could be setting a precedent with other developers who might start doing the same thing. The thing is, not every developer is in the same position as Nintendo, where you make really quality games and they're guaranteed to sell a certain amount. So they're not all going to do this, but especially the indie developers. But if it takes off, you could definitely see other companies trying to take a cut of this, especially if they're hurting a little bit. So PewDiePie said that. Jeff Gertzman of Giant Bomb, he said, the more I read about Nintendo's Creators Program, the more it looks like we're no longer going to upload Nintendo's coverage to YouTube. Think about that. Listen to that. Because that means other companies, other people, other YouTubers are going to be going that same route. Because some people live and die by YouTube ad revenue. And if they're making 60 to 70% of what they used to make, which was 100% of that ad revenue, or whatever, minus Google's cut, they're not as likely to want to upload Nintendo content because that's their own time, their own energy, their own use of their life just being used for less reward, less payback. And so Nintendo really needs to consider that. So, like I said, I support the idea of Nintendo having the right to do this, but I don't think it's great for Nintendo. And I don't think it's great for the industry. So there has been some blowback. We'll see how this whole thing goes. I know a lot of you probably don't care, but if you are interested in seeing videos like this just with, commentary, content, whatever, and you're interested in seeing Nintendo gameplay, you're less likely to see that from YouTubers as long as Nintendo keeps this policy alive. But I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about Nintendo's stance here? Do you think it's selfish of them to want to make some money off of their own content being shown? Or should they just accept the free advertising? Especially given the fact that Nintendo doesn't advertise their games as much as the competition. Let me know. Comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.